Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome from my side, a warm welcome in the name of Škoda. We are here in Berlin, we are live for you, and I know we are worldwide out there. All international viewers are with us because tonight, it's the big night. It's the world premiere of the all-new Škoda Kodiaq, and I'm so pleased that you're joining us. And with me is already my first speaker. It's Pavel Urvalek, Head of Complete Vehicle Development. Welcome, Pavel.
Good evening.
So I think let's get into the perfect mood. So Pavel, extreme conditions we've seen in the movie. So what's the most demanding on testing cars? Tell us.
Yes, we have to be 100% sure that we are delivering an outstanding product to the market. And I will say the biggest challenge today is successful integration of all functions in the car, systems, hardware, software, electronic functions in the whole car, and this whole system is then later tested in these different conditions and different traffic situations. Yes. But I would like to mention what we see in the video is in the fact the late phase of development or testing, because we started 3-4 years ago with virtual testing, yeah? And virtual prototypes where we tested them with different simulating methods, with endless amounts of variants to get the best solution for the customer. And these solutions are then later validated in the real car.
And Pavel, back to real world. Is there something special to the tests?
Of course, I will mention effectiveness and accuracy in the measurement, because we expose the vehicle to test under extreme conditions which equal almost 3 million kilometers in a real customer life. Yeah. And that is for us an excellent result and database to be sure then we deliver the best durability and best functionality. Yeah. Also for the functions, we provide maximal stability of the system, electronics functions, by testing throughout extensive 400,000 different interactions and use cases, also including even highly unlikely situations. Yeah.
And Pavel, my final question, what are for you the best spotlights if you have to pick something from the new Kodiaq?
It's complicated. You know, it's like with the own kids, you love them all. But if I have to mention something, maybe from function point of view, new parking features, perfect for everyday coming home, or maybe low level of noise outside, inside, also important for everyday using.
I know it's hard to choose. Thank you very much, Pavel, and ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next insights and our next movie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Martin Hedlichka, Head of Chassis and Powertrain Development. Good to have you with me. Martin, tell us what kind of car test we've just seen in the video and what is the purpose?
Hello, everybody. These tests were done on Großglockner Hochalpenstraße in Austria. It is a great mountain, but with a tough road. And we have to test our cooling system, not only engine, gearbox, but also mild hybrid, plug-in hybrid systems. And the whole car with the trailer with a weight over 5,000 kilograms have to come up without any problems. And you could see the video, it was easy, peaceful, but it is extreme, I would say. And downhill, again, we test the braking system. So the temperatures of discs, brake fluid, parts, and so on.
And tell us, of course, additionally, you test and drive in real traffic. So why exactly and what you test?
Yeah, of course, we are calculating, we are testing in the laboratories, but of course we have to test also on the roads because our customers are driving on the roads. So we have to validate it. And Großglockner is a specific, it's extreme, and also the attitude of 2,600 meters is really special, and all the environment, I think it's really tough, so we have to drive it there.
And the new cars are equipped with a sophisticated thermal management unit. So what about the ordinary cooling system? Of course, you're just using the advanced thermal unit, right?
Yeah, I would say there is no more ordinary cooling system existing. We have really sophisticated cooling systems. I already mentioned we have not only to cool down the engine or gearbox, but also our mild hybrid, also batteries and so on. And we have to be sure about the complex, efficient system.
Great information about the development. Thank you so much, Martin. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go on with our next highlights. Florian Weimer, Head of Quality Management, is now with me. Florian, what a great job you have. Tell us more about testing the pre-series cars.
Yeah, hello Yves, hello, good evening. For us, the dynamic testing, is a tough job. We are testing our cars in the cold and extreme warm weather conditions and checking all the final functions of the car. On the other hand, we do static tests, with all the parts, all the components, and for us it is important that our customers feel our passion for detail.
So talking about details, perhaps can you give us an example what you mean in detail?
Yeah, I could give you one example. For example, for our interior parts, we are using a zero-tolerance environment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in this environment, we are calling it the so-called cubing. The Škoda team and our suppliers are qualifying our parts to make them precise and looking perfect, for our customers.
That's really all about perfection, my goodness. And tell us, what is your personal highlight in the interior? Can you pick one? Difficult.
It's difficult, you are totally right. There are many highlights, but just to talk about the smart dials, what we have. For us, it is important that our customers also get a haptic and a touch feedback from our components and from our dials. This is pretty much appreciated by our customers. Therefore, it took a lot of efforts with the Škoda team and our suppliers to qualifying the smart diets. And believe it or not, if you now rotate one of the diets, it is like a mechanical masterpiece.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure you're going to thrill the customers with that feature. Thank you very much, Florian. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go on. Our next two speakers are František Drabek, Head of Product Line Compact Midsize, and Björn Kröll, Head of Product Marketing. Good to have you both here on my side. František, 7 years ago, Škoda introduced the first generation of the Kodiaq. So did you expect such a great success?
Yeah, that's true, Eve. Believe me, we always believe in our products, but the new Kodiaq, imagine, with more than 800,000 units sold and over 40 international rewards.
Wow.
It even exceeded our expectations. And believe it or not, even 7 years after start of production, our assembly lines are still fully loaded.
And now the difficult one. Björn, tell me, how you proceed to stay on this success wave?
I mean, you just talked about the current generation of Kodiaq, Claire, and that's a great foundation, right? And we were building on that. So we were taking the best ingredients from the Kodiaq of today, you know, when it comes to practicality, versatility, luggage compartment, daily usability, and of course our Simply Clever features. And then of course we had to add latest technology when it comes to powertrain, when it comes to infotainment or driving assistance systems. And we wrapped this in a stunning, emotional, but timeless design. And that's our new Kodiaq.
And I can feel your passion. My goodness, Björn. And tell me, gentlemen, how does the new Kodiaq fits to the Škoda strategy?
I think excellent. Kodiaq has always been a brand shaper. Over the year, it became a key product in our portfolio, and we are deeply convinced the new product has all ingredients to continue this success story.
Björn, perhaps you have to add something?
Yeah, I mean, for our strategy, sustainability is always a key focus. And when it comes to the new Kodiaq, of course, this was one of our major priorities when it comes to development of the new car. So therefore, we took this very serious. We're adding, for the first time, an IV product to it. That means a plug-in hybrid. And you're going to hear about that this evening. It's going to have stunning features, leading technology. But also, we didn't stop with the powertrain. Also, when it comes to interior, for example, we're making heavy use of recycled materials when it comes to textiles. We are also, for example, with the leather seats, we are going to a very environmentally friendly tanning process. We are going away from hazard chemicals. So this was very important to us and it was really on our heart.
And František, can you also take some top highlights, the very ones on the new generation of the Kodiaq? I know it's difficult.
Yeah, of course it's difficult, but when we developed the new car, we focused on safety, comfort, and efficiency. And if I had to pick out one thing, I would mention the digital dial, like Florian mentioned, which makes operation of the major feature in the car convenient and intuitive.
And Björn, my last question. So, of course, we know the special lines, for example, like Sportline RS and so on, the customers really like. So what can they expect about the new Kodiaq?
I guess the only thing we have to tell them is, in 20 minutes, they get already the first answers to your question.
Okay,
so stay tuned on that.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, you both, and definitely, ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to all our speakers. But now, the big moment is coming closer, and I can tell you we are moving from our little pre-show here in the studio to our live location. And the big moment is coming soon. I'm counting down the minutes, even the seconds, because I really feel all the passion, all the Škoda family. They are so thrilled. They are so excited to show you guys the all-new Škoda Kodiaq. So the world premiere is coming soon. So I have to hurry up because I'm already meeting my next interview partner, and he is head of communication of Škoda. So you can imagine he must be so excited and thrilled as well. Right, Tom?
Yeah, it's right. It's a very special moment. It's a special moment for everyone. So for me too.
So we are coming close to the big moment, and I think we're going to start our countdown right now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the new world of Škoda. Are you thrilled? Are you a bit nervous? I am. Are you curious? I hope so, because the best is yet to come. And wonderful that I'm not alone on stage. With me is our presenter, Yves, and Yves supports me in the next minutes. And I think it's wonderful to see you again, Yves.
Tom, it's such a big pleasure for me, and I'm really happy to be with you guys, with the whole Škoda family. And to be honest, first of all, a warm welcome also from my side to all our viewers worldwide. There are thousands over the world who are watching our world premiere of the all-new Škoda Kodiaq. And of course, a warm welcome to all our guests here in our famous tunnel. And Tom, as you mentioned, we know each other quite a few years, but it's your first time with such a big event as head of communication at Škoda. So you must be so thrilled, so excited, because something big, something new is coming, right?
Yeah, but new is a good keyword because it fits our brand. The Škoda brand is a special brand, and our customers and we ourselves, we are explorers, and we like to be on places that almost no one has ever been before.
So tell us more about that. Why Berlin? Why exactly this location? It's called the tunnel.
Yeah, it's called the tunnel, but we are in Berlin. First, we are in Berlin. Berlin has the Bär, and we have the Bär too, because it's our Kodiaq. So, first match. Second match, it's a hidden place. It's a perfect hidden place. It was a subway station from the U3, built in the 90s, never opened to public. But now, for you, we opened this tunnel. And be curious what's coming, a lot to explore.
It's really an exclusive location, and as you mentioned, we are all explorers tonight, and I already can see our CEO of Škoda, Klaus Zellmer. Thank you very much, Tom. See you later on, and Klaus, it's so good to see you again. So we know each other quite a long time, but now look at the scenery here.
Oh, this is incredible. Yves, so good to be here, our viewers online, and of course everybody here in the tunnel, in the subway tunnel. Welcome to the Škoda Kodiaq premiere. The new Kodiaq is about more room, it's about more features, and of course it's about more fuel economy, but it's a lot more for Škoda, because for us, the Kodiaq has embodied our values, exploring, going outside, being in nature, but being in a safe environment that you identify with. So I'm really happy to see the second generation celebrated here. I hope we can fulfill the expectations. I just felt a little cool down here, because everybody was expecting the cars to come already, and now we're walking down here. So stay tuned. The cars are coming.
And we want to make them a little bit curious, you
Yes,
know, as well.
absolutely.
So we take our time, but now I have a tricky question for you, Klaus, because some people may say there is room only for all electric cars. What do you say?
It's all about timing.
Okay.
Very recently, we announced that we will bring 6 all-new battery electric vehicles carrying the badge of Škoda. So yes, we're part of that game, but actually our main responsibility as Škodians is to provide choice. And the choice starts with a mild hybrid, with a plug-in hybrid, with a diesel engine, with 2-wheel, with 4-wheel, with a conventional combustion engine, or with a battery electric vehicle. Today, we're here providing choice for an SUV that is called Škoda Kodiaq.
You have everything for the customers, right?
That's it.
Perfect. I see you later on, because that's how I meet all my new conversation partners here, because now it's Martin Jahn, board member responsible for sales and marketing. And Martin, soon, ladies and gentlemen, we are lifting the curtain to the all-new Škoda Kodiaq. So I have to ask you as well, how thrilled are you? This is the main question to every one of you.
Yeah, of course, I'm very thrilled, and welcome everybody to our great night tonight. You know, about a year ago, we launched a new brand identity of Škoda, a new logo, new design, new corporate colors, and Kodiaq is actually the first new car that we are launching in this setup, and also it's the first car that it's proudly bearing the new world logo on the back and the redesigned picture logo on the front, so very exciting event for us tonight.
So it's really a big night, a big moment for you, revealing the new Kodiaq. But let's have a short glimpse back, because you have such a great success story already with the first Kodiaq, right?
Right. Kodiaq has been essential to the development of Škoda brand. We launched the car in 2016, and since then we sold more than 840,000 of this fantastic car. It really uplifted the brand to the next level. It was the first 7-seater for Škoda, and it showed its perfect off-road capabilities. There is a big interest in the 4x4 version. We sold more than 51% installation rate of this model in 4x4.
And Martin, Škoda is an explorer's brand. And obviously, the Kodiaq is a great companion for exploring. What is the perspective from a sales and marketing point of view?
Well, we define our customers as everyday explorers, which means that you can take Kodiaq not only to off-road and explore nature, but you can explore every kilometer you drive. Even when you take your kids with their friends to a sports match, you can explore, enjoy the time with them, and that's about everyday exploring, and that's how we define our customers.
And tell us a little bit more about the target markets, perhaps.
Yeah, well, we are, of course, focusing the biggest markets in Europe. Europe is still our biggest market. We are very strong in Central and Eastern Europe, but we are also growing in other markets in Europe, and Kodiaq is really a car that's increasing the prestige and power of the brand.
And of course, you're also exploring the world outside of Europe, right?
That's correct. Our most important market outside of Europe is India, where Kodiaq plays this role for a long time.
And I've heard we have thousands of guests, viewers here to India. Hello to India.
Hi to India.
They're all
Hello.
there with us.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, great.
And another nice market.
Another one, yeah. Just last week we launched Škoda brand in Vietnam, and the first model that that's going on sale is again Kodiaq, and it will be building the place and the power of the brand in Vietnam for other models to come.
It must be such a lovely place. Next time you take me with you to Vietnam with an event, okay? You promise?
Sure.
But Martin, and ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers in the live stream, we are coming closer and closer to the big reveal of the all-new Škoda Kodiaq. But first, I think, Martin, you've brought us a special movie.
That's right. We have a little gift for you. We will show you now for the first time the unboxing movie for Kodiaq. And of course, it's toying with the idea of exploration. So enjoy the movie and enjoy tonight. Thank you very much.
Let's see.
Thank you very much. Here it is. Here, the new generation Škoda Kodiaq. It's an SUV. Of course, it covers the wide range of what Škoda can do, but I think especially this car, the Kodiaq, embodies what Škoda stands for in a benchmark way. The Kodiaq, of course, is bigger, and you saw many of the attributes already on the screens. We're going to cover a lot more with the experts. It's roomier, it's more fuel efficient, and one thing we're particularly proud of, it's also more sustainable inside. We're going to talk about that as well, but it's also got a plug-in hybrid with a range of more than 100 kilometers pure electric drive mode. So this is what we have to talk about tonight. I'm looking forward for individual discussions. This is a star that we think is now born carrying our badge.
What a great car, what a star. Thank you very much, Klaus. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm now here with Johannes Neft, board member responsible for technical development. And Johannes, everyone, of course, loves spacious cars. They are safe enough for the family, and they are suitable both in urban and rural areas, so on and off-road. So please, give us some more detailed specs about the all-new Kodiaq.
Yves, for sure, the new Kodiaq is the perfect car for you.
Okay, you promise already.
But let me say before I start, I'm especially nervous today. It's not only because of the Kodiaq, but all of my children are watching online.
Oh, hello.
Now, coming back to the Kodiaq, I have to say we redesigned the complete car. Not only the exterior and the interior, but we are also using the new MQB Evo platform. And with that, we were able to even gain more space than the predecessor had inside of that car. We will offer that car still again as a 5-seater and as a 7-seater, and we broadened our range of powertrain solutions. I want to pick out two of them, the mild hybrid and the plug-in hybrid. We already heard about the plug-in hybrid, and it's not only that you can drive 100 kilometers electric-wise, but it's also that you can recharge it in less than 30 minutes because you can use DC charging. And to complete everything about the powertrains, I have to say, doesn't matter which powertrain solution you choose, each of them is better than the predecessor and more efficient. But it was not only the powertrain side, also on the chassis side, we brought some new ideas. Especially our so-called new damping system, the DC Plus system, will help that every driver and everybody immediately realizes that we are going into a new level of comfort, especially if you're driving rough cars. And for sure, you can also get not only the two-wheel drive, but also the four-wheel drive. Before we are ending here, I want to point out one thing. Looking here on this full LED matrix headlamp. If you combine that with the illuminated grille system, you will have a perfect match in the night.
So if you're talking about the perfect match, Johannes, can you promise me that I can drive this car soon?
Yeah, for sure. I will promise that to you.
You know about my drive style. I'm also racing cars, you know.
I have no problem with that.
Okay, you promise. I have a lot of people who heard your promise. So, but one more topic I would like to ask you, especially about the interior, about some highlights about that. What can the customers expect?
Before we are starting to speak about the interior, I have to say we packed the new Kodiaq with a full range of new assistance and safety systems. And with that, it was a special thrill for us as engineers to find a simply clever way how to easily use all these systems in the car. And now I'm coming to the interior. How did we solve that? We were developing a complete new HMI system, and we packed this HMI system not only with digital, but also with hard keys. And we are calling these hard keys, you already heard that, smart dials. And what does that help? Try yourself.
It sounds like a perfect match, I would say.
We are quite sure this is a perfect match. We tested a lot outside. We made a lot of field tests. The feedback was perfect.
Okay, I hope the feedback about our ladies and gentlemen. How is your mood? You like the new car? Yeah, okay, we're working more on the applause. Thank you so much. Thanks, Johannes.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, I really have to say, because I'm always curious how designer design new cars. And of course, I know within the Škoda family, they always look into the future. They want to believe on that. They want to make everything possible. And the good news are, tonight I have them with me and I can ask them directly because Oliver Stefani, head of Škoda Design, is with me, and Katarina Vranova, responsible for colors and trims. So it's good to have you both here live on stage. And Oliver, I would like to start with you. Tell us more about the design highlights. It's your world.
Thank you, Yves. Well, I have to say this is a very special evening for us because this is the moment of truth. Now it comes everything to the world. First time we show this car. And we spent really lots of hours on this. We made hundreds of sketches. We had models, digital models, physical models. And so we worked really hard on this together with our colleagues. And we're really proud of it. What is also very good tonight to show the Kodiaq is that the first time we incorporated the values, design values of our new strategy, the modern solid design strategy, also on this car. This is very nice because when you look at the car and you talk about solidity, we interpret this also as simplicity. And when you look at the side, you really see this. The same is with functionality and practicality. I mean, a Kodiaq as Škoda is like this, but also there we mentioned already the loading capacity and the seating is very nice. And authentic and honest design is also very important. I think this fits also very good to Škoda. But let's have a closer look to the car.
Yeah, let's move over.
So I would like to start with the front of the car, with the face of the car, because this is always very, very important for us. Because we're talking a lot about at Škoda about brand identity and product identity. And when you look here and we talk about brand identity, you see the power dome, the logo, that's the new logo, what Martin Jan was mentioning. You see the grille, the headlight connecting. So this really makes it Škoda. But there's also something new on this one. You see the daylight running system is also now continuing through the grille. That makes really a spectacular look. You have seen this when it drove in at night, really fantastic, yeah? And also, we're having no chrome anymore on the car. We banned chrome a little bit. We replaced this by UDC. You see that on the grille we have UDC, on the ribs we have UDC, and so also the new logo is in UDC. So this is very nice. When we go to the side, again, I would like to stress the fact of this simplicity, yeah? There's just one line on the car, and this is the top tornado line connecting the rear to the front. It's stretching the car. We did this also on purpose to show this space in the car. But Škoda is about space, and also with this distinctive D-line. But also, on the same time, we have this flow line, which is very elegant, and the car is sculptured very nicely, so we have a lot of emphasis on the wheel. So this contrast makes the car really look great. Coming to the rear, there's a lot about aerodynamics, efficiency we're talking about. We saw the spoiler is something that we're really nice. Also the finlets, everything, the taillights, everything has this effect on the aerodynamics. And of course, we have the segmented lights on the rear, the same as we have this on the front. If we take a look at the interior, I would like to open the door. And maybe you can have the camera looking into the car. You see also that we have the virtual cockpit, the freestanding 13-inch display we have. And under the display, you see also these digital dials, the smart dials as we call them. And they're really fantastic, as Johannes Neft was saying. Try them, they're really nice. But also, Kate, we need to talk about colors and trim. And the first time we have design selections also
exactly.
in Kodiaq.
For the first time for Kodiaq, we are introducing design selections, same like in Enyaq and in other models. And today, this interior is suite, but customers could offer or could choose from 4 different design selections, from different variants of materials and so on, plus also the Sportline interior. As I mentioned, there are several highlights, several first time for the Kodiaq. As Oliver mentioned, for the exterior, we are going out from the shiny chrome surfaces. Also in the interior, we are replacing by special paint, unique dark chrome. Another new for the Kodiaq is cross-stitching, like a new SUV modern solid DNA, which you can see on the doors, but also on the dashboard. And last but not least, I would like to mention 9 different colors, including this amazing communication color, Bronx Metallic. By the way, define my outfit for tonight.
Matching nicely.
Thank you. That's color matching. This is our job.
So, but we have to... we have to say also that we're standing on behalf of the design team, but also on behalf of Škoda, yeah? Because to make a car like this, it's teamwork, yeah? And we're really proud of this, and we are really good at teamwork at Škoda. Thank you.
And I think these are the perfect final words, because now, ladies and gentlemen, Oliver and Katka, of course, join me in front of the all-new Škoda Kodiaq, because tonight there was also all about teamwork. I would like to invite all the speakers joining me here at the car. I really hope you enjoyed our world premiere here of the all-new Škoda Kodiaq, live online to our all international guests worldwide who joined us. Thanks for being with us. And of course, a big thanks to all our audience here live in Berlin. You're going to have briefly the moment to come to the cars, but stay for a while. And first of all, I say thank you. Let's explore.